Live, live, live. Hey guys. How's everybody doing? We're live. We're on Facebook. We're on LinkedIn. We're on YouTube. I don't know if you guys can hear the birds chirping. Okay, let's talk about the fact that it is 4:31 p.m. and I'm watching it get dark outside. It's a little sad. Oops. It's a little sad, but it's the truth. It's what we're dealing with. Time change just happened yesterday. And 4:30. It's getting dark out, folks. Feels like midnight. Okay. Let's get right into this. We're going to look at the market report for October. So, surprisingly, well, first let's start. We all know the market is slow right now. Interest rates are through the roof. There's not as much inventory. People are wondering about the economy. So we all know things are a little slow, but we are in Cambridge. And of course, if you're watching this from another neighboring town, if you're anywhere in the Boston area, the report is probably somewhat similar, at least more similar than in the rest of the country, because we do have a unique market here locally. So let's take a look. I'm going to share my screen. Oh, I see some people. I can't see who you are. I see some people logging in on Facebook. Somebody said I'm a star, I'm a rock star, but I can't see your name. So thank you, whoever anonymous person you are. Okay, let me share my screen. Can I just share? Okay. I hope I do this right. Wait, share entire screen. Let's do that. Share. Oh God, I created a vortex. No. Yes. Okay. Wait, I gotta double check and make sure. I hope you guys are looking at the right thing. Okay. So let's take a look. We are here. I don't know if you guys can see my my cursor that I'm moving, but let's start off. We're gonna look at inventory. We're gonna look at the ratio between the list price to the sold price. We are going to look at the number of days on the market, how long is it taking things to sell, and then we're going to look at the actual price that things sold at. So we'll start off with inventory. 2.42 months worth of inventory. That's very low, and that's down. So I mean, right up here at the top, when we're looking at the type of market, you can see we are in a seller's market. And that's the thing that might be surprising for people in the rest of the country, because you can see before it goes from sellers to buyers, but in between there's the balanced market. And what I'm hearing everybody throughout the country saying is we're moving more back to a balanced market. It's been a seller's market for a long time. Inventory is low. And when the interest rates were low, everybody was trying to buy. Inventory is low. So it was a strong seller's market. So people might be thinking that we're moving back to a buyer's market if the market is slow and nobody wants to sell and nobody wants to buy. Prices are going to go down, and maybe it's moving closer to a buyer's market. But before it gets there, it moves through a balanced market, meaning it's not really strong for the buyers or strong for the sellers. It's strong for both or neither, however you want to look at it, but really better for both. The sellers obviously want the best, highest price possible, so they want to be closer to a seller's market. But as an agent, we're working with buyers too. And when you have a strong seller's market and you're working with a buyer, it's not a very pretty sight when you've got one house and you've got 30 or 40 people trying to put an offer on that, which is what the situation was a couple of years ago. So now that the interest rates are higher, there's fewer buyers looking, which means less competition, more of a chance to buy. So it is more balanced than it was a couple of years ago. But as you can see, I hope you guys can see where I'm sharing my screen, we are in a seller's market still. So I'm going to jump down. Wait, oh, good. You guys can see the little bubble. Somebody wants my autograph. I will happily give you my autograph. Okay. Sorry, I was in that virtual vortex when I share my screen like that. Okay, let's look at here. We're going to look at month's supply of inventory. And like I said, we have got about 2.5 months worth of supply. But let's look over at this part of the screen where it says 12-month change. So we are down 33.5% from last year. So we already low inventory, and now we are down over 30% from last year. That's a big change. So let's just say, suffice to say, that inventory is low. And what that means, the months of supply, basically, given the amount of people that are currently buying houses, if no new houses came on the market and we just had the ones that are here right now, within 2.5 months, we would be completely out of inventory. That's what that number means. So let's go back up. List to sold price. So we are still over asking in Cambridge. Personally, I have seen some price drops. So, but this, when we look at the number of days on the market, you'll see that it's really not because of price drops. So property value for any homeowners, you can see the median price is around $900,000. Now that is including condos and single families together, which are actually really, really different numbers. So we can look at those separately. So the median price for new listings coming on the market is 1.3 million. We've got 67 new listings that came on in October. But what you can also see when you look at the price for pending, and then the price for sold. So we'll look at the median price for sold is $905,000. So that's a lot lower than the 1.4. So we might be seeing that the desire of the buyers is to find things that are under $1 million, whereas a lot of the listings are still over $1 million. And so we said that things are going over asking. They are about 3%, 4% over the asking price. But look at this. Median number of days on market, 13. That means things are being sold in less than 2 weeks. That is really, really fast, especially in this market where things are moving a lot slower. So it really, you can see Cambridge is still just really strong. I'm going to actually pull up the MLS and show you guys that in a minute. See, we can look at some real houses. And I think that is mostly what I wanted to show you. Let's just quickly look at just the single families. So we've got 3 months worth of inventory. We're still over asking. Median days on the market, 7 days. That is insanely low. Median sold price 1.7. So single families are a different price bracket than condos. Let's see. The median list price, 3.5 million. and the median sold price 1.7 million. So we're still in a situation where the buyers are looking for houses that are a lot less expensive than what is out there in the market. So if we've got the average price of a single family coming on the home is 3 million, 3.5 million, and then the average price of what they're actually buying is 1.7 million, like half, like half the price. So we've got that. And then let's look at condos. My chair is very squeaky. I don't know if you guys can hear that. Did we switch to condos? Okay, now this is condos and townhouses. So townhouses are very, very popular in Cambridge. It's almost hard to find a condo that's not a townhouse right now. So we're still about the same for, about 3-4% over asking, a little bit longer on the market. So 2 weeks instead of 1 week, still very, very low. We don't care about that. So things are being listed at about $1 million, even for condos. And they are being sold for $800,000. So yeah, so the median price of what's actually selling is under $800,000 for condos. So, oh yeah, we're going to look at the MLS. Oh, wait, I think I have to log in again. Let me see if I have any questions. No, still only have the question of if I can provide an autograph. I really hope that this is working, that this display is working. Okay. Oh, no, wait, not that. We're going to go to search. Oh, wait, no, I'll come back. Wait, yeah. Since I started talking, let me unshare my screen. While I have you guys here, did you guys get a copy of your Boston Globe yesterday? There's a magazine, Women and Power. And your girl Amber's in the magazine. You got to check it out. So we got Women and Power. And then you're going to open up to, I'll find it. Uh-oh. There's a real estate section, which I can't find. Women in real estate. And there's me. There's me. And then if you turn the page, you can see, got my whole article. EXP Luxury. And then here's my ad for me, Move with Amber, and Team Alchemy. I think I have the blurred background happening, so that's why you couldn't see it as well. But get your copy of the Globe. Check it out. Check it out. I'm going to share my screen again. Okay. Let's take a look at the market. Cambridge. We're going to look at single families and condos. Hey, we'll look at multifamilies too if there are any. And then we're going to look at sold. And we're going to look at, let's do the last 2 months. All right, so here we get the single families. So here is where you guys can see how crazy it is in terms of how quickly stuff is going off the market. 6 days to offer, 7 days to offer, 7 days to offer, 7 days to offer, 8 days to offer, 11 days to offer. And then the days on the market is the same, 6 days, 7 days, 7 days. What that tells you is these are cash buyers that are not waiting for a mortgage, because if you have a mortgage, usually it takes at least 2 to 4, even 5 weeks or more to close. So if something's closing in 1 week, it's a cash offer, or something that's working as a cash offer. So let's see. We've got 1.4, 1.8, 1.6 million. Things are over asking. So, I mean, here's the evidence right here. Here's your proof that the market is strong for sellers in Cambridge. And I will say it's a strong market for buyers in the sense that if you're able to buy now, if you're a cash buyer, or if you have a mortgage, you might not be able to get as much for your money, but you have a great chance of getting a house because there's less competition. And then, of course, you can always refinance in a couple of years, get that lower rate, marry the house, date the rate. That's what we say. So let's see. Why is that under single family? That looks like a condo. But let's look at this one. Garden Street. 4 million. 5 bedrooms, 4.5 baths. That's how you can tell how expensive a house is going to be when they have more bathrooms than bedrooms, or almost the same. You're at a high price point. Okay, let's just go down to condos. 1 day on the market. Somebody bought this one real fast. Harvard Square. But yeah, I mean, things are still 5 days, 1 day, 6 days, 6 days. These are all going really, really quickly. They're going over asking, but that's not true for everything. I'm going to keep going down. Yeah, I mean, these all went really quick. All of these had an offer in a week, guys. Even the condos. So what I will say, the key to houses moving so quickly right now, condos or single families, is to price correctly. We're not looking at trying to price too high, because then it's going to sit on the market, or you're going to do price drops. You want to try to really take a look at the, what things have been selling for recently, and be able to come in at what the market is, how the market is moving right now. So you don't want to risk overpricing. And let's see, are there any, what is this? $3 million condo with a river view, the Esplanado. I know that building. Okay, this is fun, but let's just see if there's any multifamilies. Oh, lots of condos. Are these? No multifamilies. Wait, are they? What's this? Multifamily. 2 family, 2 units side by side. So it went for under asking. They priced it at 1.8, but it sold for 1.7. And yeah, see, they were on for 2 months. They had to do a price drop. Oh, they started at over 2 million and they sold for 1.7. So you are definitely seeing price drops happening. All right. So I think we talked about everything. We talked about the market, buyers, sellers, inventory. It really is a great market for buyers right now, even though that might sound crazy because the interest rates are high. But think of this. When you were talking 2 years ago, how much over asking did people have to offer? The houses were going 30, 40, 60, $100,000 over asking. I was working with a client that did a cash offer, $100,000 over asking on a $600,000 place. So that was a lot. That was a huge percentage, and we still didn't get it. That was 2 years ago. So now, you don't have as many buyers. The inventory is still low, but There's a lot less competition. And if you're able to either, have more of the savings, have somebody, that family that can help with the down payment, so you're borrowing less money, or maybe you start off with a smaller place. That's one of the things with buyers. It doesn't have to be your forever home. It can be for 5, as long as you're planning on staying there for 5 years. It's probably going to be a great investment compared to renting. So something to think about. Let me know if you want me to hook you up with a loan officer that can answer any questions about rates, interest rates, loans. If you are interested in buying or selling, of course, you can talk to me. If you're not in the Cambridge area, you can still talk to me, and I'll hook you up with another agent in my network, one of my referral partners. And if you are an agent looking to join a team, of vibrant, thriving, nationwide, international team, partner with us. We have amazing benefits of working with us, including amazing commission splits, stocks, revenue share, passive income, training, anything you could want as a realtor. So come talk to me, hit me up. Love you guys. Thanks for watching. Bye. Take care.